Today is the day I actually think and wish that I had a diesel. So it's a freak of a day, probably the busiest day of my year at the moment. It is May and Liverpool's final game's on today, and I've got 6 airports. Now I'm on old tech, 100% charge this old Tesla Model S beast, and I've got 210 miles, but I've got 3 Manchester airports and 3 Liverpool airports, and I'm a little bit stressed. So I'm going to record my journey of my stop time, how much I'm charging, how much miles I've done, how much the rapid charging cost. It gives you a ballpark idea of being on the taxis, doing the airport in an EV car. Now, if I can do it on my old tech, slow charger, 200-mile car, then when you go in your like new Model 3 or Model Y that does 350-mile range and it charges twice as fast, then you know you've got nothing to worry about. And this is the reason why I'm doing this video, guys. So you know the score. YouTube loves interaction. So give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe, comment below, and wish me luck. It is 20 past 10 in the morning. I have got a 11 AM out to Manchester. I have got a 1:30, 2 PM out to Manchester. I've got a 3 o'clock land Liverpool Airport. I've got a 5 PM out to Manchester. I've got a 7:30 after the game going to Liverpool Airport, which is going to be a nightmare. And then I've got 11 PM Liverpool Airport land up to Crosby. Oh, I'm dreading it, guys. Anyone who knows me personally, I hate working. As much as this day's going to kill me, it's going to be a heavy day. But yeah, wish I had the diesel. This is probably the one and only time I'm going to say it publicly on YouTube, because you know I love my electric car. But let's go. I've got faith in the Al Beast. 7 years old. She's still going strong. We'll do this together, girl. We'll do it together. Give us a like and follow. See you soon. Step 1. I've got to get the customer at 11:15, 11 o'clock. My next customer is 1:30, right? So hopefully the traffic's nice. I'm going to do this airport run. I'm at 100% battery at 210 mile. And then I'm going to do this first airport run and have my first coffee break at the first charger. Because what my plan is not to work until my battery runs out and stress. Is if I've got any spare time, or I'm going to need a toilet, or I'm going to have a coffee break, or grab some food, it's going to be at a charger. That's my plan. Just little micro top-ups each day. And I think I should be sound. Wish me luck, and I'll see you back in my next update. Just dropped off at the Manchester Airport. It's got 155 mile left. We've got a bit of time before my next job. So let me just show you this dead quick. Where are we? So, there's none available in the Trafford Centre, 11 available in Manchester, and none in Stockport. Now the bad thing is with Liverpool, there is not many bloody chargers available at all in Liverpool, Tesla ones. So there's 2 in Burtonwood, there's 2 in South Warrington, and these are Tesla supported, but they're not Tesla. They're EV OTM, and they're 65p per kilowatt. Where if you go to a Tesla one now, yeah, it's only 37p. So I'm prioritising Tesla ones today, and my job's sort of just off the M62, so I'm going to go there now for a cheeky top up before my next job. Nice one, guys. I'll keep you posted. Right, guys, here we go. 130 mile. I've just got to the charger. Now I am going to go in there, those services. I'm going to have a wee. I'm going to have a coffee. Grab a coffee, bring the coffee out with me. So it's like a little coffee stop like you would do in a diesel or a petrol. And let's see how many miles I'll have on the charge when I get back. And just give you an idea of when you do have your break doing days like this, where you normally stop off and have a coffee or stop off and have a wee or grab a bite to eat. Yeah? Your diesel will be parked in the car park anyway. Where mine's parked in the car park, but it's plugged in. Because I make my stops where there's charges, if you get me. Which makes sense. So I've just dropped off now. 130 miles on the clock. Let's see what I get after my little coffee and toilet break. Little heads up, it is quite full, so I might get slow speeds. It's like 7 out of 8 charges have been taken. The charges are always a nightmare around the weekend. A lot of businessmen working Monday to Friday who can't charge at home or the office, charges up on the rapid charges of a weekend to be prepared for the following week. And because it's bank holiday weekend, there'll be a lot of people charging up, ready to go out for days out and stuff like that. Bear in mind that this charger, the one at Burtonwood in Warrington, is the one and only official charger anywhere near Liverpool of Tesla, which is a joke. But we're getting the brand new Tesla chargers at Edge Lane, at the new Tesla garage at Edge Lane, which I can't wait for. So yeah, hopefully that will pop up, which means there'll be these more available as well here. So yeah, I'll keep you posted, guys. See you soon. Right, guys, just got back in the car now. Took about 20 minutes. That made a boat, and I mean a boat, well, we're in a boat as a coach load of Liverpool fans come in, stopped at the services. Oh my god, it was carnage. Literally everyone just got in before me. It was like 15, 20 people in front of me in the queue at the Starbucks and down in the bogs with chocker. Took a little bit longer than I hoped. But like I said, if it was in a diesel, it'd be the exact same scenario. The car would be in a car park instead of charging. So now it is 22:01. Don't know what time we got here. I think I got here about 20 past 1. And I'm up to 191 mile. So I've added, my brain's battered here, 60 miles in 20 minutes. But bear in mind, guys, as soon as you hit 80%, the speed plummets. Like, as an example, right, I've got 20-mile range left to go, and it's still saying 30 minutes. The kilowatts has dropped down to 19, but this actually charges at like 80, 90, 100 kilowatts. So this is plummeted right down now because it's nearly full. So fast charge up to 80%, then it halves off till 90, then just literally drops, so it's like a crawl charge until it's full. So that's why it's obviously now doing that crap. But yeah, what's that? 60 miles and literally it would have been 15 minutes. I'm happy with that, guys. So I'm right back up to it now. My pickup's not for another 40 minutes, half an hour. So I'm going to film some TikToks, do some videos, but go through my emails and messages and stuff like that. And get back to you soon. Just going to finish my coffee. Blonde roast, by the way. Finished now, 202 mile. Like I said, that last 10 mile took about 15 minutes, I think. But like I said, I had nothing else to do while I'm just waiting for the customer anyway. So 200 mile, back right up, and it cost £8.70 for, what was that, how many miles is that? 70 miles. Obviously it's not as cheap as my home charging, but it's not terrible. But don't forget, if I went to the other charges, it would have been 17 quid for 70 mile. Just finished pre-recording some TikToks. Got about 5 done there. So I've got them, well, TikTok and Instagram. Same videos go across both platforms. So yeah, just done that now. Going to pick up the customer now. It is 1:30. Going to pick them up, take them to Manchester Airport. And then I've got a 3 PM land. So hopefully the traffic's good and I get to the airport pretty hunky-dory. And if I've got enough time, I might even go for another cheeky little top up. But there's a new set of charges near Liverpool Airport that I did not know about, because I hardly ever rapid charge, guys, because normally I don't work enough to be able to run out of 200 mile, right, you know what I mean, range. Or I'll do an airport in the morning, then an airport in the evening, so I'll be charging all day at home. So very rare that I use a rapid charge, you know what I mean? And I didn't even know these existed. So I want to go and check them out for the sake of the video as well. And I'll reveal soon. See you soon. Yeah, after one pickup, still not out yet. Now it's 22. So it's 10 minutes less. I've got a charger on my next job. It's for a WhatsApp. Be out soon. My next customer is landing at 3 o'clock, JLA. Just checked the flight. Landing 15 minutes early. This is going to be the tight run. It is now to Manchester Airport, Manchester Airport to Speak to Anfield, Anfield to Crosby, Crosby to Manchester Airport, Manchester Airport back to Anfield, Anfield to Liverpool Airport. Then I've got a little break for my little JLA later. But this is a good little flurry, this. And all I need now is to sit here for 10-15 minutes and waste time. Oh, what happens? He's probably just looking for his passport or something, you know what I mean? I'm just joking, bit bored, waiting. Keep you posted. Dropped Manchester Airport. They're landing at 10 to 3. I have got 173 miles. It's saying I'll get to Liverpool Airport in 40 minutes. 2:45, which is perfect. But I'm going over the bridge because the M6 is chocker with all the footy fans. Does that tell me? Oh, it says 60. It doesn't tell me how many miles I'm going to be there, but yeah, wish me luck. Just got to Liverpool Airport now, 142 miles left. Now listen, if the customer's landing right now already for me, I'd still have enough charge because of this, look. So I've pre-plotted in the system, Anfield, then to Crosby, then to Manchester Airport, back to Anfield and back to Liverpool Airport. So they're my next lot of jobs, right? And then my next Liverpool Airport after this one is like an hour or two later, so I'll have plenty of time to charge. So this is my stressful bit. And as you can see, guys, it will say I'll get to Liverpool Airport later on tonight with 17% battery, so plenty left. So technically I don't have to charge, but the customer's delayed. It is 10 to 3 and the customer's landing at about quarter past or 20 past 3. No luggage, straight on the... He said he'll be out in 5-10 minutes from Ireland. Perfect for me, but it means I can have a little chill here and have a charge. Now guess what, guys? I did not know this because I don't rapid charge very often. But Dobby's has a load of chargers right next to the airport. I did not know this. So EV cars work in Liverpool Airport. Belter. So I'm going to plug in now and I might as well have a charge because if I was in a diesel, I'll be parked up at the shops there, where now I might as well park up here and get some charge. Why not? I might pop into Dobby's and have a drink. Legends, and I'll see you on the next update. Here we go, literally walked in there and had a wee. Walked back out, 8 minutes to charge. And now I'm on 158. So what's that, extra 15 mile? 5 kilowatt. Cost a lot. Oh god, it doesn't tell me in the Tesla system. No, it doesn't. It doesn't recognise these. But yeah, it was a lot. Goddamn third party charges. This is why I do love the Teslas and the cheap charging. Like if I went in a Tesla, mate, and I was paying 80p a pound a kilowatt, when I do need a rapid charge, it's scary how expensive it is. Just dropped off at Manchester Airport after dropping off at Anfield. It is 20 to 6 and I've got 90 mile left. So I've got to go to Anfield later and then back to Liverpool Airport. So if I go to Anfield now, on the sat-nav, it says I'll have 23%. Got to get to Liverpool Airport after. So there's plenty. But I don't actually have to get to Anfield till 7:45. So I'm going to go home and have some tea. I'll keep you updated. I'm going to home charge as well. So I might get a little 5-10 mile at home. I'm done. I'm happy with that. Good little day, that. I had one more airport after this and I've jibbed it off. Give it to one of the lads. I'm up at 5 for it to continue again for the parade day. I'm going to do 5 jobs tomorrow and actually need to just go home and chill for a little bit before tomorrow. Don't want to finish dead late tonight, go to sleep at 5 hours, get back up and continue again. So I give my last job away to one of the lads. So I've just got home with 50 miles in the tank, or in the batteries. I did plug in at home for an hour when I come home for my tea. Doesn't make much difference, it's obviously a slow charger at home. But in total, I've done 245 miles from this morning. So I would not have made today on a full charge, which is an important factor. And that's why those little stop-ups that I've had done was worth it. Those 3 stops, which was the big one at Tesla, which was quite a while. The little one when I had Dobby's, and then the one I've just plugged in at home. So 3 stops really. Worked out about 15 quid in rapid charging. And obviously the overnight charge last night was to wake up with a full battery was about a £5. So in all it was 20 quid. 20 quid lucky, but I'm obviously left with 50 miles left. So not too bad. But obviously, if I had a better car with 350 mile range, I would have done a full day at 250 mile at 2p mile. Do you know what I mean? It's just because I had to use rapid chargers because of the small battery. Do you know what I mean? So that's why if I go lucky next time, I'm going for a bigger battery. So these type of days that aren't they're very popular, very often, I can do it on one charge. But I wanted to prove a point, guys, because there'll be people out there that does 350 miles a day, 400 miles a day. I've just kind of tried to prove today with this video is that having an electric car is not as scary as people think. Like the amount of horror stuff. But what happens if you need to stop off at a charger and they've all blown up? And then you get a job to London and you got 4 miles left and you're blind in one eye. What happens then? I'm sticking to a diesel. It doesn't work like that. Today, I stopped this morning at Tesla, the night, which brought me right back up again. And Tesla, I went for a coffee and I went to the toilet. And that was it. The Dobby little top up at Dobby's, I went for a wee and that was it. And then I nipped home for tea at home and I plugged in for an hour at home. No stress. Every charger was available. I weren't waiting at all. There's no worries at all. But don't forget, if you had a 350 mile range car, you wouldn't ever have stopped. And if you do stop, you need a bloody stop and have a break because you've just drove 350 miles. I've got a Heathrow next Sunday and I'll be doing another similar video with Heathrow, because one thing that annoys me with this car is I could not do Heathrow in one trip. So yeah, I've got a Heathrow next week, so make sure you like and subscribe and wait for that video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a little like and subscribe. Check out drivingmatty.com. All things me, all my websites, all my sponsors and everything else. Please go check that out. And just make sure you subscribe to the channel. A lot of people watch, not many subscribe. Much appreciated, guys. Let me know any comments if you're considering electric or any worries or concerns, and I'll try and reply in the comments as best as I can. Nice one. See you soon.